Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Gary Martin, and in today's vlog we're going to be looking at the starter packages to buy in 2025. I've been on the old Tinternet for 6 hours this morning, really doing my research, really having a look at what golf packages I would recommend for newer golfers. I'm saying newer golfers quite strongly here because I think starter packages are designed for newer golfers, and that's why I've capped the price point at £600, because I've had a look at the different packages, and I think once you get to £600, you hit your limit on quality. And I think from £600 to sort of £1,000, you don't get that much of an increase in quality. And I also feel like a starter package is really designed for your first 2 years in golf. And I know from experience of teaching golf, I'm a PGA pro, I've taught golf for over 20 years, I've sold golf clubs for over 20 years. If you get hooked on golf within the first 2 years, I assure you, you'll start to be delving into wanting to get better golf clubs. It's just natural. So your first starter package, if you become a keen golfer, will only last you 2 years before you start to replace certain clubs within the package, or you sell the entire package and buy a more expensive set. So I wouldn't want you to spend more than £600. So these 6 sets are all within £600, and they're all recommended for different reasons. And the first one is 6th place. And I can't believe I'm saying this. This is the most adjustable starter set I think I've ever seen, and it's priced at $179 in steel and $199 in graphite. It's a RAM set. It's from Sports HQ. It's available in left-handed and right-handed, which, trust me, if you start looking for starter packages, is pretty rare. And it's also available in 1 inch longer or 1 inch shorter and standard length. So, you know, I know a lot of my mates, we're going to stag do this year. There's a few tall lads in that group who are going to be looking for a set. It's probably the only set I could recommend to them, because the other sets just don't come in longer length. And that one's only $179 in steel and $199 in graphite. Moving on to set 5. This one's probably the best quality set on a budget, and the reason why is because it's just a half set. So you kind of get in maybe a £500 in quality set for $219, because you're only getting half the amount of golf clubs. And it's the MacGregor. It's called the CG 3000 set from Major Golf Direct. You've got a driver, I think you've got a hybrid, and then you've got 6, 8 pitching wedge, and putter and bag. So yeah, basically you've got half a set, but you've got, you know, a reasonable quality set. I started with MacGregor Golf Clubs. You know, MacGregor are an absolute fantastic brand if you're new into golf, for basically making golf clubs at a more affordable price point. But in terms of like name, they're a heavyweight in the golf industry. They've been going a long time. Fantastic quality golf clubs. So I think that's a way of getting a nice quality beginner's set without sort of spending £500. You just get half a set. And I'll tell you now, if you're a newer golfer, guys, half a set will make your life a lot easier when it comes to club selection, because your distances between clubs may be like 15 to 20 yards, so you can actually be 100% sure what club you're picking out is going to work. Whereas I think as a newer golfer, because you're inconsistent, you're not going to strike it great all the time, your distances vary, that it can cause confusion having too many golf clubs. So I really rate that set, and it's actually at $219 from Major Golf. It beats any other website. I think all the other websites are around about $250. So that's a great little package. 4th place. This is where they all get a little bit good now. So price point's going to jump a little bit. 4th place for me, I would say, is a very safe option. It's the safe option. It's for you guys that probably aren't 100% sure if you're going to persist with golf over a long period of time, thinking maybe about resale value. You know, if you're a Yorkshire man like me, that means a lot. It's the Wilson Pro Staff Profile. Wilson's, you know, been in the starter package market since I started playing golf. You know, it's a well-known brand. I think it's a brand that if in 12 months' time you decide to pack golf in, people know Wilson. It's a brand that's very reputable. This is a package at $289. It's a 10-piece package. So you've got driver, 5-wood, hybrid, 6-iron to sand wedge, putter bag. Lovely little package. as I said, reputable brand, and definitely probably the safest option, because you've got a full bag of golf. Because I think the half set's got to be one where you're not looking at resale value, because if you're looking at resale value, although you're getting a little bit better quality set, people who don't know what me and you are talking about here, if they're not watching this video, they're just going to go on Facebook, on eBay, and look for a full set, because they're not thinking logically of, they don't really need a full set, they just want a full set. So they're going to think that they're getting more for the money with that Wilson package. Although, you know, I just think that the one at 219 would be absolutely, the MacGregor one would do exactly the same job and cause you probably less confusion. But as a safe bet, I've got to put it in there because, you know, 2-year warranty as well. It's the longest warranty on all the package sets. All the other ones are 1-year warranty. So again, if you're a heavy user, if you're a strong lad or lady and you're going to give them some hammer, you have got a bit better warranty on them ones. Third up for me, it could be number one, but it just can't be number one because there's a couple of slightly better. Well, do you know what? It's the number one on price point. This as a full package, it's number one. But when I say I put the other ones higher because they are better quality golf clubs, but you're paying not double, but you're paying a bit more of a premium. So this is a Rife set. I'll put all the links to these packages in the description below. But I think this was from Affordable Golf. Oh no, it's from American Golf. I tell a lie, it's from American Golf. The 299. It comes with driver, 5-wood, which I like a beginner set that has a 5-wood and not a 3-wood. Because most beginners, the 3-wood will just be for show because it'll be too hard for them to use. So I do like a package with a 5-wood and then hybrid. It's 6-iron to sandwich and putter. But I really like the putter in this one because most packages come with just a very basic answer style blade putter. And this is one of the packages where the putter looks fantastic. It's got a little bit of alignment on it, a little ball on the back. It almost reminds me of a PXG one and done. So I love that set. And I think for $299, if anyone's on a price point or under £300, that's the one for me. To number 2 and number 1, this was a really, really hard decision to make on which route I went down. It's literally come down to just 1 or 2 points, but in second place is a Cleveland set from Affordable Golf. It's 11-piece. What I love about this is the state that it's got a titanium driver. For those of you that don't know, a lot of these starter packages, because they're building them on a budget, and you've got to imagine, guys, like drivers around about sort of £400 for a top of the range driver, £400 to £550. So to make a package set for under 500. They've got to use cheaper materials. So sometimes the drivers are made from alloy, which makes them a little bit heavier. They don't go as far. The Cleveland has got a titanium driver in it. So obviously the driver it should give you good distance. It should feel nice and light so you can create speed with it. It's 5-wood, 5 hybrid, 6 to sand wedge, putter, bag. Looks fantastic. 579. I think it's very much top end of where I would go in a starter set. But I think it's a fantastic looking set. If you really want to sort of treat yourself, if you want to impress your mates, you don't want to look like a hacker. Is that the wrong thing to say? Because you could still look like an hacker and have a good set of golf clubs. It's basically, I think they're as good as you can get in a starter package. The reason why I've not given it number 1, and I'll tell you why, is because Cobra do a set at $599, which is £20 more. And I just think with Cobra, and it's no offence to Cleveland, but I think Cobra is going to hold a better resale value because I think it's a bit like MacGregor, where it's that brand that's given respect to. Cobra obviously sponsors a lot of people on the tour for their premium product. It's in the public eye more. And I just think if you were to come to sell the number 1 package, the Cobra package, in 2 years' time, it'd hold more value than Cleveland. And I don't think I can't say that Cleveland's better or worse. I think they're both fantastic packages, but that's all it would come down to. And probably only other one negative, if I'm being really picky, is this Cobra set. It comes with driver, 3-wood, and then it comes with hybrid 6 to sand wedge and putter. So it's got the 3 wood and not the 5. But I'm just like, I'm a Yorkshireman and I'm weighing up, would I rather have a set with a 5 wood in it and then it get less value if I came to sell it, or would I rather have a set with a 3 wood in it and get more if I came to sell it? Well, do you know what? I think I'm going to have to let you guys decide that. If you think you could hit a 3 wood, if you've had experience, you know, at driving range, trying your mate's golf club, and you think you'd rather have a 3 wood, then it's got to be Cobra at $599. If you really just can't hit a 3 wood, whether it's off the tee or off the deck, then maybe go for the Cleveland, but just accept that if you do come to sell it, you're probably not going to get as much resale value. I reckon Cleveland, 2 years down the line, you might get $325, $350 if you wait until like April, May when everyone's looking to buy a set. Cobra, you might get sort of $400, $425, so you probably pull a little bit more. So yeah, that's what I'd be looking at. They're my top 6 packages for people getting into golf in 2025. If you're new to the channel, guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're snowed in UK at the minute, so I can't get out. So I'm thinking of sort of what advice I can share with you guys. And I think what I'm going to share next is if I had £500 to buy golf attire for 2025, what would I buy? And I'm going to obviously go online and try and find some bargains for golf attire that I think is not just summer golf attire, it's all year round golf attire. So I'm going to try to get as a full bit of kit on budget. So your shoes last you through winter as well. Your trousers, you know, everything that we buy is not just for summer months. It's like, it's again, if you're a newer golfer and you need to buy all the kit, you know, what routes are good on, and also a little bit of advice on probably like etiquette in terms of what clothes to buy, being safe, because if you're visiting different golf clubs, and you guys might not know this if you're new to golf, but it is acceptable to wear a hoodie now at some clubs, but not all clubs. It is acceptable to wear sports socks at some clubs and not at some clubs. So the kit that I recommend for you in this £500 will mean that whatever golf club you turn up at, you're not going to get turned away. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that video, guys. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in a few days' time. Bye.